What's up, new crew? Thanks for clicking. Welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to do what I've been wanting to do for a long time now, to be fair, since I got both of these trucks, or since I got the usa1, which is a comparison between the two. I'm lucky enough to be going to Monster Jam when it comes to the UK this month. It's the 18th of this month and it's in London, so I thought what an ideal opportunity to take my two monster trucks out and give them a comparison. Okay guys, well here we are. We've got the two trucks, and the first thing you need to know about both of these trucks is they're not really bashers. You can bash them. I've bashed the kyosho quite hard, and it stood up to the challenge, to be fair. But the solid axles on them, I'm not sure how much room we've got here, but they've got a solid axle on the front there, and those solid axles, they're not weak, they're just not designed to be launched off of ramps. The way it distributes the force, they tend to break. That aside, they're cool trucks. We'll do a little bit of comparison here, very small, and I've got to do a couple of little upgrades to them, and then we'll take them out and we'll compare them by the two and see which one's the best one. So, battery wise, the Gravedigger runs on a 3S battery. You can run them on 4S, I've seen people do it, but they're not designed to be. They're supposed to be on 3S. The usa1, on the other hand, is 4S, so you would imagine in a speed test the usa1 will win. Right, so first of all, the first round, if you like, is price. In the UK, the Gravedigger, the Losi Gravedigger, is actually on sale at the moment, and it's at a reduced price of £601, which is not particularly reduced. When I bought mine, it was 600 quid, so it's about what it was last year, which is quite good for an RC car because most of them have gone up. The usa1 is £489. Now I know it's different in some countries. I think people have told me before on videos I've done with them, but in the UK, the kyosho wins that hands down. It's much cheaper. And a couple of weaknesses we go over. So the steering on the Losi, the servo saver, I'm not saying it's weak, it didn't break. Mine just kept coming undone, and one time it fell off in the woods and I lost it. And that's why I've not done this video, because they're always out of stock, so I'm guessing it's probably something that happens to them quite a bit. The usa1, I've not really found any weaknesses on it. It looks like it's not as well built as the Losi, the suspension arms are thinner and stuff like that, but I've not really broke anything yet. That's the only weaknesses I have found, and it's not really a weakness, as in it is just perhaps a bad design. You can convert both of these trucks to four-wheel steer to make them more like a actual monster truck. The Gravedigger, you can basically take what's on the front axle and put it on the back, put another servo on there, put it on channel 3, and you can make it steer like a proper monster truck, as in the wheels can go like that, or they can go opposite directions. It's quite expensive because you've got to buy basically the entire front axle for the back, but you can do it. The kyosho is very cheap to do. Basically you just buy a four-wheel steer kit, which is basically just the front steering arms that go on the back. It's about £35, quite hard to get in the UK, but I managed to get one and I have converted it. It uses the same servo, so it's a lot cheaper. So you could say that wins, but then you could also say the Losi wins because that's how monster trucks actually set up. You can decide that one, guys, but if you just want something that's four-wheel steer, quite cheap, usa1. So the steering servo on this, mine came undone, I lost it. I tried putting a normal sort of what you'd call a normal servo saver on it, and I broke the Spectrum servo. So I've changed the Spectrum servo for a JK. It's only a 25 kilogram one, but it was very cheap and I've changed it. What we've done though is we've bought the, this is my trill part, and it's a steering servo. It's £30. Bought it from Gareth Curtis, who is the official trill supplier in the UK, and this will be quite cool to fix it. Note they do two different types of this. This one fits a 25 spline servo, which is your kind of standard servo. The actual Spectrum servo in it is a 23. They do a 23 for it, but I've not seen any on the website here in the UK. You can get them from America. It's not too bad to get hold of, but obviously you have to pay import charges and postage, which is quite a lot. So that's what I'm going to put on this, and we're going to hope that sort of solves it. It's a very beautiful little thing, it really is. Very well made of aluminium, and it looks really cool. So that'll be that one fixed. And the kyosho, since I changed the steering to four-wheel steer, the speed doesn't really bother me too much. These trucks, I say, they're not amazingly fast bashers, but the power, when you're stationary, it won't move the wheels. It does when you move, when you're running, but it doesn't when you're stationary. So I've bought, again, another JK servo. This one's a 35 kilogram. I could have bought a more expensive one, but you know, A, I don't have a lot of money, and B, we try and keep things cheap on this channel. So this was about £25, I think £30, and we're going to put that in the usa1 and see if that makes the steering any better. That said, I'm not going to film me doing it, guys. It's fairly simple to do. So we'll get them on, we'll get them out, and we'll start the comparison. Okay, here we are out, and it's a lovely, lovely sunny morning. This is what RC is all about, guys. Nice early morning in the sun. Right, so which of these two is the best? It's entirely up to you, and depends a lot on speed. So here we go. We're going to start with the Losi, and let's see what speed they do. Oh, it's been such a long time since I've had this out. As you can see, they're no slouch. Obviously the Losi's running on 3S. A bit windy today, guys. Hope you can hear me alright. That's flat out. And back we come. What's the scores on yours? Okay, so 32 miles an hour for the Losi. Oh. Okay, off we go. So this is running a 4S battery. So in theory, it should be faster, right? Let's find out. So 32 from the Gravedigger. There we go. And that's flat out. They're not amazingly fast, these guys, but you know, it's not about the speed. Certainly pops wheelies. Right. So let's see. Gravedigger 32. Can the usa1 beat it? 30, no! Right, there we go, the first shock of the day. So, speed goes to the usa1. Okay, so our next challenge is going to be the circuit. So we're going to come down that ramp there, up over this ramp here, around there, over here, over the backflip ramp, around there, over there, and up onto there to finish. These are not massive bashers, guys, so we're not going to go for the moon. We're just going to see how they go on like a little circuit. So I think I've got the control for the grave here. Right, go. And up the top to finish. There we go. Can the usa1 do it any better? And go. Round to the ramp, backflip ramp time. Ooh, bit of a crash on the exit. And to the finish. So there's not a lot in them. I'd say the Losi's probably a bit more controllable. They're both good fun though. Oh, I thought we broke it then, but no. Losi tried to bite me there. It did bite me. Okay, now we've shackled them with a giant steel chain. Which one we better stand back a bit, otherwise they'll go out of camera. Which one is the strongest? Cars, take the slack. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! I think they're fairly evenly matched, to be fair. That was cool. We had a chain donut going on. Oh, you know what I'm thinking, don't you? Why am I thinking that? You know what I'm thinking, guys, don't you? I shouldn't be thinking this. This is supposed to be a comparison between the two, not just me having fun with my trucks. Right. Okay, here we go. Oh, the USA1's not enjoying that. It's less of a review, this, and more or a comparison, and more just me having fun. But I think, guys, that's what kind of the point is, that these trucks, they're not out and out bashers. You can bash them, yeah, you know, we're doing backflips off skate ramp stuff, but I'm going to launch them off the big ramp, because they will break. They've got solid axles. But if you just want something to have fun with, and that you can just buy like bits for, make it shiny, it looks like a monster truck, it is a monster truck, and you can do backflips, oh man, they're good fun. They're not out and out bashers. The USA1's probably got the better takeoff. To be honest, it's a bit of an animal. Although, as we've proved, it is slower than the Losi. But just like that. Okay, guys, we're going to call that it. I've had to come and stand behind the skateboard ramp because the wind is interfering with the microphone, so I've had to record this bit again. So, what can we take from this video? Not a great deal, really. I said it was going to be a comparison, but it ended up as me just having fun with my trucks. I hope that's okay with you guys, and I didn't do a lot of talking in these because these cars are pretty quick for the handling they've got, or they've got not enough handling for the speed, whichever way you want to talk about it. They take quite a lot of concentration to control these cars, guys, and as we all know, I'm not a very good driver and I've not got that much concentration, so I have to use all of it to run the cars. But what I would take from this is the kyosho is better on paper, it's cheaper, it runs on 4S, and it's a cool looking truck. But when you get out in the real world, the Gravedigger takes it. It runs on 3S, but it's faster and it's more controllable, and they're the two things that are most important, especially with these monster trucks. And you'll notice that I was doing more backflips and stuff like that with the Losi, because it is just more controllable and it's quite good fun. But for the price difference, and if you could only have one, I'd have the Gravedigger. In the UK, it's easier to upgrade it. You can get hold of Trill parts from Gareth Curtis, and you can actually upgrade that quite easily. The USA1, the parts are from Vitavon, I want to say, but I can't find where I can get them from easily, apart from eBay or China. So you can get them, but I think it'd just be easier, and the Trill parts are really nice. I've not had any Vitavon bits, perhaps I should get some. So I would go for a Losi Gravedigger, but if you like the kyosho, it's just as much fun. You can backflip it, you can convert it to four-wheel steering a lot cheaper and easier, which makes it a lot more handling. Without that four-wheel steer, it's quite hard to control. It's got a very long, turns like a boat, it's got a massive turn circle. But other than that, guys, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed this video. You probably enjoyed the lack of me talking, to be honest, but hope you enjoyed this video. My name's Ben, this is Noob RC. I'll see you in the next one.